Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's in, the engine's in, yeah! However, we're not going to talk about that today. So, it's now April 2025. I'm here to talk about a couple of months ago, back in February, where we actually got the body loaded up into the van and took it off to paint. So what I'm going to show you now is a little bit about how we did that. I'll talk you through how we got some of the bits and pieces into the van and how we chose the van. And because the body is still in paint at the moment, it's only just been primed, and I haven't got much else to show you. I'll just show you some stills of what the painter's been up to. I'm Roy Farr, and this is my build of a Gardner Douglas 427 Mark IV. In this week's video, guest starring good neighbour Paul, my friend John, best mate Ian, the OG cheeky chappy, and of course the offspring Ryan. We put a load of cardboard on the floor just to protect the underside of the body, and a piece of timber there just to lift the front of the body up a bit so we're not dragging the front of the nose cone on the floor. Here's Paul ready to receive. It really did need 5 people to lift the body. As I've said in other videos, it's because the body has that complete monocoque style. The floor is solid, unlike some others where the body is literally a shell. There's Ian. He can always be found playing around with a bottom of some sort. This time it's my car's, popping some masking tape on there to keep the boot on. So super exciting, we've just got the car loaded into the back of the van. Quite scary loading it in actually because it's quite tight to get it in. Really not looking forward to bringing it back again when it's all been painted, and we can't afford to have a little knock here and there. So let's have a quick look. So standard Luton tail lift, but we went for the curtain side just in case the body itself was just that too wide to get down the side and come out again, so we could always jump out of the curtain side, but it looks like actually we're okay. The great thing about this one is it's got a completely flat floor, so no wheel arches intruding in the middle there like they are on some of them. So we've got the body, I've got the boot and the bonnet just lightly rested on there. All the fixings are in, but we've unbolted because it frankly was made it much easier to get the car in and out without everything attached to it, and then just put the bonnet and the boot back on again. Hard top, well, kind of delicately placed on top there. Not ideal, but I can't put the real windscreen in because I've got no easy way of bringing it back again in this van without breaking it, frankly. And I don't have the temporary transport frame that GD sometimes loan you, but I might have to do that for picking the car up again once it's been painted. But yeah, you can see the clearance down the side there. We've got an old duvet at the front with the body pressed right up against it. We've got a piece of 4x2 timber underneath the front of the tub just to lift it up so the oil cooler at the front doesn't touch on the floor, and then we've used the frontmost retaining strap there and a strap across the bulkhead across the passenger compartment, and then another one at the rear so there's no movement front and back, and then one other strap over the top of the hard top just to keep it safe. That's really loose, but hopefully not enough for it to move around. So there we go, off to Reem Machine to see Martin and the team about getting it painted. So with the body safely loaded in the back of that Luton truck, it was time to drive off to the painter, and I'd chosen Reem Machine up in Ilkeston in Derbyshire. Reem Machine come with a great reputation. Martin Hegarty and his son, years of experience in painting all sorts of cars, but particularly Cobras and any with a fiberglass body like mine. Fairly long journey, but when you see the quality of the workmanship and just the excellent way they prepare these bodies, for me it was well worth the trip. Important to remember that these bodies are fiberglass with gel coat, so despite the fact that I'd done everything I could to prepare all the flash lines and so on, what you really need is a painter who knows what they're doing with fiberglass. And Martin at Reem Machine have probably got more experience than most in the industry, certainly in preparing fiberglass bodies and certainly in Cobra replicas. So looking forward to seeing the results. Since Martin's had the body, he's been peppering Instagram and Facebook with pictures of the car in its various stages of preparation. So let's just take a look at these before we close out the video. So that's the end of another video. Can't wait to see what the body looks like when it starts getting some colour on it. Next time, now the engine's here, we're going to get that fitted in the chassis. So see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.